Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of love, of living from the heart, of seeing the magic and reaching out and asking to be a channel for love, light, and divine grace. Is what I'm hearing today, divine grace. And before I came to do this message today, I did a quick Reiki I just wanted to know, okay, what do they want to show us for the collective twin flame energy? And when I do Reiki, I see things and I hear things. And so what I saw, I'm going to share you what I saw, because I was like, that is... and of course, like, Spirit always shows things on layers upon layers upon layers. But what I saw was basically at the beginning, I was like, oh, what is that? It was like a Petri dish. And you know, like when researchers, they look through a telescope at a Petri dish. And so, so I saw all the sort of molecules moving around in this Petri dish. And I was thinking, oh, that's weird. But then what I was seeing was that they were like the little cells were like little heart-shaped cells, and they were all moving around together. And then as it span out, as the view sort of like expanded out, it came into a big heart. And I could see that the people looking at it were in the white coats and things. So again, that is like, I was like, on so many levels, it's sort of like, you know, on this planet that we are, you know, the twin flame energy is so tiny if you think about it in comparison to the collective. Like, there's like 8 billion people on the planet, and you know, there are different groups of soul groups coming together to effectively light up and anchor in love and light on the planet, and that's happening all over. And there's different groups of soul groups that are doing that, and you know, that's sort of like which is what the Petri dish sort of show, you know, is the same, because you've got to look through a microscope in order to see it, because it's so tiny, it's so minuscule. And in comparison, we are, you know, a soul group of, if you believe that whatever your belief is, but 144,000 twin flames have come at this time to help anchor in love and light onto the planet, and to be basically a platform for new energy to be built off and through. And so I thought it was quite clever, because you have to really look with a microscope to be able to see that. If you imagine 144,000 in amongst 7 billion people. And so just the mere fact that you have found out, or you've met your twin, which has shaken you and woken you up to, you know, the fact that even that has happened is just so mind-boggling, that, you know, it's again that real kind of leveler to think, yeah, that's what we're here to do, is to believe in love, to show love, to really, really, really believe in the power of love and what love can do, and to be an anchor for that love everywhere in your life, to show kindness, you know. And so yeah, and then what happened was, when I was doing the Reiki, then I could see all the little cells coming together, but then the heart, kind of like the Petri dish, sort of turned into this big heart, and it was like a big pink heart. So again, a beautiful kind of visual to say, you know, this is what we're doing. We're basically elevating through the heart space, and through that we are having an impact with our energy. So yeah, amazing. So if you would like to have a distance Reiki, then that's similar. What I do is I can see whatever your energy wants to show me. I see it, and then I send you a write-up of what I see. And yeah, I never know what's going to come through, but it's always amazing. So let's have a look. What is the Working Your Light Oracle telling us today? And it is this: that Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Female energy. And we just had International Women's Day. the rise of the female energy, the rise of intuition, the rise of the goddess energy, the rise of, you know, wisdom, ancient wisdom, using our ancient wisdom, remembering who we are, remembering that we are a spiritual we are spiritual beings coming into this physical world. And it's the crumbling of the old ways of being into the birthing of the new energy, the new heart-based energy. So Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, here we go. So Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness, to be waving through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan, and it doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. Yeah, I think that's such a big thing, isn't it? Because there's so, you know, with today's world and social media, it's all about success and goals and, you know, who's winning at life. And, oh, God, it's just endless. And it can be as simple as like helping a neighbor, or, you know, helping somebody to see a different perspective, or to just like be grounded and just say, you know what, it's going to be okay. Those little acts of kindness, you know, it's like throwing that into the pond, and that ripple of kindness just goes out and out. And it's not about the big grand gestures, it's about being kind. And yeah, we kind of lost our way a little bit in this crazy world. So the light activation is this. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Exactly what I was saying. Let's be a channel for the divine energy to flow through us, to flow through all aspects of our life, for every conversation, for every interaction, for all the people that we bring into our lives, for the people that we want to make a difference to. Let us be the essence of joy and divine love energy. So, beautiful. That is, what am I going to do now? I think I've got the Carpe Diem book, which, you know, I love a bit of straight talk, and I feel like we need straight talk. We want to cut through. So, look at that. That's very apt. It's always too early to quit. So I have two things on my desk, which have been on my desk for years, since I've done this channel. And one of them is this magnet that says never, never, never give up. And this is why this is very apt at the moment. It's always too late, too early to quit. So yeah, no matter what you feel like, and I totally can relate that sometimes I think, what are we doing this for? Like literally, it's been a long time, and for many of us, I'm sure we've seen our twin flames come, we've seen our twin flames go, we've seen them live parallel lives in some cases, and all of these things. And you sometimes think, why was I chosen to do this? This is just bizarre. But then things happen, and you see the miracles and the magic and the messages. Yeah, don't give up. Keep going with your energy, not using your twin flame energy to help you create magic in your life, because the power of the twin flame energy is super strong. And does that mean that you're going to be with them in a romantic sense in the physical? I've kind of let that go, because I'm like, okay, but am I aware that when I use the power of the twin flame energy in my life, then things happen, and it's miraculous and it's amazing. And yes, that's what we're here to do, to use that energy to be a stronger anchor for love and light. So yeah, so it's like, don't give up, keep going. It's basically what it's saying. So the other, I'm going to pull a spirit animal, native spirit guidance, and just to say, what is it you want to tell us? What do the ancients want to tell us? What does the ancient wisdom want to guide us to? And let's have a little look. And the message is this: walking in beauty. This is like, you see this? The dot. This is like where I have the place in by the sea. There's a rock here with a hole in it. That is basically has been in Bollywood films. And so there's a huge, it's like a massive sort of site that people come to look at, because the belief is if you swim through it, then you have eternal life. And it looks like that. And yeah, so, and that is so just that, you know, whatever you think, dream big, you know, and then just let it go, because you never know how it's going to come. And so that is the message for walking. Let's see, walking in beauty. Radiant beauty surrounds you. You are beautiful inside and out. No matter what your age, your grace is growing. And I said about divine grace at the beginning, because that's what I was hearing. Allow divine grace to flow through you. Being in balance, as you walk in beauty and feel gratitude for it, your life will be filled with immense splendor. Whenever you can, spend time in natural, wild spaces. As you see and hear and feel beauty around you, your own beauty will grow. And the journey is create outer harmony in your home environment, even in small ways, such as a vase of flowers, a scented candle, or clean your windows. And your inner grace and radiance will begin to shine even more brightly. Whenever you go, look for beauty in your surroundings, and as a result, the world will become more beautiful. And that's on page 119. So I'm going to read letter 119 from book 4. And this is it. You only need to know one thing, and that is that I do love you very much. I can't show it because I'm frightened to. I'm afraid of my own feelings. I'm not used to letting go. I've always been taught that feelings are for girls. Showing feelings is a sign of weakness. So I've always learnt to shield my heart with a barrier. As soon as I feel myself getting too close for comfort, I shut down, run away. But you must know it's not what I want. If I had the nerve, if I was strong, if I had courage, I would tell you I love you 1,000,000 times over and kiss you from head to toe. Well, there you go. And that's the other thing that we're doing here, aren't we? We're like we are challenging like the old ways of being, and that is, you know, and it is raw when you kind of meet your twin, and it kind of breaks open your heart, and it feels incredibly scary and overwhelming and uncontrollable, and then devastating, all of the emotions, and on such an extreme level. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. And I don't think once that happens, you know, there's no going back. There's no going back. There's just moving forwards in the divine light. In here, look, walking towards the light. So there we go. That is the message for today. I really hope that helps. As ever, if you would like to have a distance Reiki, or indeed you want to come here and have one here, this is where I do treatments. Then all details are in the link below. And yeah, if you're in Southeast London or can get access to Southeast London, come and see me. It's getting nice weather now. My treatment room is at the back of my garden, so it feels really nice. It's like in amongst the trees, and so it's starting to feel like how I envisaged it. And yeah, so I'm happy that spring is in the air. All right then, I've waffled on. That's enough. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.